Our top story tonight, we begin with something that should concern everybody. You see the roads here behind me from many vantage points. Here's the bottom line. They're deadly. It's only getting worse. In fact, as of this fall, more than half of the traffic deaths in our entire state happened right here in Clark County. In our top story tonight, News 3's John Trainer with yet another push to try to keep you alive on the roads.
It has been a deadly year on Las Vegas roads. To highlight just how little Las Vegas drivers can pay attention, police gave them something they can't miss. Look at these turkeys. Clark County school police officers dressed in full holiday costume trotting through the crosswalk. If the question is why did the turkey cross the road, the answer is to catch the dangerous drivers.
If you can't see somebody dressed like me, how does the regular person stand a chance when they're wearing gray or black that blends into the pavement?
The outfits are goofy. The danger is real. 126 people have died in traffic incidents in Las Vegas this year. Sunrise Hospital trauma director Abby LaDuff tells us the damage is even worse than the number indicates.
For every fatality, you have a certain number of survivors, and their lives are forever changed. They may or may not ever be able to return to being a functional member of society based on how severe their injuries are. So that's also really a staggering thought.
So they walk or waddle across 6 lanes of Decatur, and that is part of the problem. Las Vegas roads are fast. This looks more highway than city street. And while most people stop for the man in a bird suit, not everyone does.
We saw multiple times where people came up, they didn't know if we were going to cross or not, so they stopped in caution and everybody stopped with them. But if one car goes, other people follow suit and they keep just following right behind the person in front of them.
Police ran the turkey operation from 8 in the morning until 11 in the morning, and in those 3 hours, 108 drivers were pulled over. 101 started their holidays with a citation.
Enforcement bracing for a night known as being one of the deadliest on the roads. News 3's Lauren Clark explains why officials say the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is so dangerous.
For Norma Kennedy,
the past 2 years, I have lived with being angry, heartbroken, sad.
Thanksgiving 2019.
It's been rough. It has been hard.
Was the worst day of her life.
They say that time heals all wounds and that it gets better in time, but it doesn't. It doesn't. We miss Monique.
On Thanksgiving morning, a drunk driver hit and killed her daughter, Monique. She was on her way to pick up a cup of coffee.
I'm not the person I used to be. My family is not who they used to be. It has changed our lives.
And this holiday weekend,
we've lost way too many Nevadans.
Law enforcement hopes no other lives will be forever shattered.
We have seen, and it's our fear that we're going to see it again, that we wake up on Thursday morning and see these tragedies that happen either on Wednesday night.
Andrew Bennett with the Nevada State Police says it's one of the deadliest nights of the year. Referred to as Blackout Wednesday, he says many people go out celebrating with friends the night before the holiday. But what's considered one of the biggest bar nights also brings out drunk drivers.
And that's why we're specifically concerned about this weekend.
Especially, he says, when 2021 has brought a tremendous loss of lives on our Nevada roads.
There's over 350 families that are going to experience what it's like to have an empty seat at their Thanksgiving table for the first time this year.
Because of one driver's decision to drive impaired, there were 3 kids without a mother.
3 kids who now lay mementos next to their mother's picture, navigating life without her. Now their family begs of you, please think before going behind the wheel.
I'm pleading, with people to really think about your actions.
That was Lauren Clark reporting. You can report any intoxicated drivers by calling 911 or by dialing star NHP. There's also a rideshare discount to help people get home safely. Just use the code SAFETURKEY2021 for $10 off a Lyft ride.
Well, coming home now, new at 6, it is a big business weekend in Las Vegas with a big push to shop local. All the while, shoppers are mindful of what happened over the weekend in Northern California and in Illinois with robbers hitting businesses. Our Crystal Allen down on the ground live in downtown Las Vegas with the push to get struggling homegrown businesses a boost, while at the same time making sure you're safe. Crystal?
Yeah, that's right. Coming off of Thanksgiving, businesses are gearing up for Small Business Saturday. And while we talk to businesses that are gearing up for more foot traffic, Police are keeping a close eye for those who are looking to cause some trouble this holiday season. Ready, set, shop.
More people are starting to come in and we're getting really excited.
Right off Main Street in downtown Las Vegas.
It's super fun to be down here.
Main Street Mercantile boasts an eclectic array of vintage clothing, antiques, and collectibles.
You can find like a lot of stuff from like Japan. Yeah, so like our kimonos, a lot of stuff from the 60s.
Small businesses like Main Street Mercantile could see more customers coming through the doors this holiday season. The National Retail Federation expects to see between an 8 to 10% increase in sales from November to December compared to last year. As local stores gear up for the possibility of more foot traffic, so are local police.
There's always a criminal element that tries to take advantage of this large increase in shoppers and retail activity.
Monday, Metro Police announced the rollout of its annual holiday initiative. You can expect to see more police and targeted enforcement in high-traffic shopping areas.
The purpose is to make sure that we have officers that are highly visible in those areas, making contact with those stores, letting them know they're there, and obviously the increased visibility and presence, we want that to make sure, obviously, criminals know that we're there.
The hope is that we don't see the holiday shopping season escalate to scenes like this. Over the past few days, scenes of smash and grab incidents from Chicago to the San Francisco Bay Area. California Governor Gavin Newsom even spoke out saying his own business has been broken into multiple times this year. Back in downtown Las Vegas, a much calmer and peaceful scene. And store worker Gianna says businesses on her block are working hard to keep it that way.
Everybody on this block really watches out for one another. That's how like tight-knit we are.
And another perk to get more people to shop local being that we will be heading into Small Business Saturday after Thanksgiving. The city of Las Vegas is offering free parking in certain areas of downtown where they have that metered parking.
Hi, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.